right, fellas. Man, we welcome you to another episode of Sports Talk Unfiltered. We're back, man, for some good talk of sports talk. We got a lot to talk about. There's a lot of NBA news on the scene. There's some free agency stuff with the NFL that's going on as well. What's going on, fellas?
Hey,
What's
what's
happening?
up?
What's happening? Tony will be up in a
He
few
coming up.
minutes.
He
His
coming up here.
PC started up. Yeah, it says PC started over, updated or something.
Technical difficulties.
Maybe he's
Technical
scared.
difficulties.
Maybe he's scared to come on tonight.
Yeah,
Maybe he's
yeah,
scared to
yeah.
come on tonight.
Yeah. He ain't trying to take that. He been kind of a little loose here the last couple of weeks anyway. All right, man. So I had a lot to talk about. It's on the other screen, but Tony ain't on there. So the first thing I want to talk about, let's get this Lamar Jackson situation out of the way. Look, man, what's going on with that?
Mm.
He hadn't signed yet. I ain't heard no other team pick him up yet. It's been almost a week now since they were able to talk to him. What's going on? Is he gonna just have to sign back with Baltimore?
Go ahead.
Um, I'm beginning to lean towards out of Baltimore. I mean, the longer we go through it, now it could be the scenario right here. Maybe Baltimore don't they know his worth. They know he's a top tier quarterback that can be successful on the team, but they don't want to pay him the money. They don't want to go too far into the hole. So what they're waiting, I really think they're waiting for an offer, and they're gonna match it. That's how I think it's gonna go down, actually. Because if they really wanted to, go ahead and say, "Hey, you are our quarterback of the future," they would have went on and put the bank on them by now. So that's clearly not the case. They on the fence, but at the same time, I don't think they want to lose him. But the only way they gonna do it is they gonna base it off whatever he's offered. They gonna match it to keep him.
You say they gonna match it?
Yeah, they're gonna match it to keep him. They ain't gonna let him go.
All right, they're not gonna let him go. All right, Howard, what you think?
No.
I totally agree. Um, Somebody's gonna, and Tony spoke on it last week that that's what folks, even though they're able to talk to him now. But I think that's what Baltimore is well, other teams are skeptical now because they know that Baltimore can match any offer that they put on the table. So a lot of them are, swayed here and there right now. But I think somebody's gonna come on in and get an offer, and they're gonna end up having to match that offer. But at the end of the day, even if that don't happen, I'm with Tony when he said it last week. He said it. Go on, sign that daggone tender for 1 year. Sign it. You're getting 30 some million for a year. And if they want to try to do you again, go and get another. It's probably gonna go up next year. I'm pretty sure about that. But go and sign it, man. But they got until what, June? June? Am I correct? June or July? One of the two.
July.
17th.
Yeah.
It's one of them. July 17th. So it's still a while to go, man. It's still a while to go. But I
Let me
think
ask you a
that's why a
question.
lot of
Let me
teams are
ask you a question,
skeptical because
Tone.
they
You
know.
think you think Lamar is getting to the place where he just want to go somewhere else now?
Honestly, based on everything I've seen from what Lamar has been doing and saying, it's about the paper. I don't think he cares one way or the other. If Baltimore beats everybody else out, I think he's cool with playing in Baltimore. I think at
Right.
this point it's about principle and money. You know what I mean? So I get it. He didn't realize that number one, not having an agent really hurt him in this particular situation because
Yeah.
agents could be letting people know up front, you know what I'm saying, even though you ain't supposed to be talking to people, agents can talk to people through a person, through a person, through a person, so that you know what the deal is, and these deals gets done. It's crazy how they open up the free agency period, and within the first 5 minutes, dudes is agreeing to deals. The reason why they're agreeing to deals in the first 5 minutes because they've been talking already. And so him not having an agent doesn't give him the ability to, while we sitting here talking about a wide receiver, oh yeah, I got a quarterback. Yeah, rumor has it that he's looking for a fully contract, fully guaranteed contract, but that ain't the case. He'll go for this. It's just about the guarantee. You know what I'm saying? They don't get those interactions. I think at this point, Lamar is about the money. He knows that the Ravens are the best place for him. He just feels like, now I need to go and get the money from the Ravens.
Gotcha.
I don't think he's even thinking about, oh, my legacy, I'm gonna be the greatest ever or whatever. He was like, at the end of the day, look at everything that like LeBron had done, and people still say he ain't the greatest. So guess what? At the end of the day, it's gonna be an argument regardless. But one thing you can't argue is if I done brought home that bag. So the bag is what he's trying to get and what he's trying to do in this principle. So I don't think he's just ready to go.
All right. Well, I was gonna go transition over to Damon Lillard, but you mentioned LeBron. So let's take a listen to this, and then we'll come back and talk about this right here.
Nobody fears Braun. Nobody's like, damn, I gotta go play this Braun tonight. Nobody said that. I don't know why.
Right.
Because I've seen people be scared when they actually line up to him, but they're not scared thinking about that matchup.
Right.
You hear anybody from that era talk about going against Jordan, there's a fear.
Right.
So when you have people that fear a player, then that's telling you something different already. Like, Jordan's just that guy, like, everything was, I want to be like Mike.
Right.
All right, man. Since he said that, Mario Chalmers, y'all know he used to be with the man, I gotta go down.
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat with LeBron James, and he was a point guard, starting point guard, so he played at least 4 or 5 years with LeBron. Is Mario Chalmers correct about LeBron, that nobody feared him, but they feared Jordan?
I would say I don't think they fear him like they used to. I mean, I do believe at some point in time you didn't want to match up with LeBron. But I mean, it's not the GOAT though, but
I don't think they ever fear LeBron. And here's why.
You don't think so?
No, and here's why. LeBron is always going to make the best basketball play. LeBron is always, he's going to do his thing, but at that point, you're saying LeBron is leading a great team. Jordan, people like Kobe, people like Shaq, people like they were going to give you individual work regardless of whether or not the team won. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were going to come in, and at some point it becomes personal, so you're getting work. But if he goes by that argument, then people should say they fear Steph Curry. Because you ask any point guard that's got to guard him, nobody wants to guard Steph Curry.
That's true.
The same reason nobody wanted to guard Reggie Miller. Why you didn't want to guard Reggie Miller? Because he run too much. He always running through screens. I know I'm going to get hit by every big man that the Indiana Pacers have on their roster. I fear playing against them. But I don't think that LeBron ever engendered that type of fear. I also don't think that that's an argument to make for the GOAT, because like I said, if that's the case, then you got to put players like Shaq, Steph Curry, Reggie Miller. Those are players that you really, right now, Ja Morant. Don't nobody want to guard Ja Morant because you just never know when he coming down on your head. You know what I'm saying? He's quick. He does everything. So I just don't think that's a good argument, but I do agree that people don't necessarily fear guarding LeBron because he's not a one-on-one player.
Howard.
Yeah. I'm almost with that, man. The fear factor, man, is, I don't know about all that. The fear mess. You can fear anybody. I can tell you who people did really fear. If you want to get down to it, they feared them. That '80s Detroit Pistons team. They feared them. That's what I call fear. Then nobody want to play against them guys, including Jordan. He didn't want to go up against them guys. That's what fear is, because they didn't care if they hurt you or not. You know that, Bishop. You saw them '80s games where you could get knocked into the stands and hit upside the head and clothesline. I ain't gonna call no name, Kurt Rambis, but and that's what fear is, man. But
I mean, why? Hold on.
but
Time out.
I'm just messing.
I mean, was you?
I'm messing with Elliot, man. I'm messing
No,
with Elliot.
no, I ain't talking about that. No.
What?
Were you calling me out about the '80s because I'm hosting, or because I let my gray set in
What
and you trying to
what are you
call me
talking
old
about?
on the slide. I mean, I'm trying to figure out. You spoke to me like I was the only one that could relate to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out. I just want to
So
figure
you said
out. I just want to figure out
you
if
say
you
I'm
trying
singling
to.
you out.
No,
No.
I'm just saying if you trying to figure out that. Look, Bishop, you remember how the Temptations was? You know what I'm saying? Because you know, because they
But
don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm just.
but Bi-
That's not what you was
but,
doing though.
but Bishop, we in the 50s, man. Well, I mean, who else I'm gonna
I mean,
tell? Even though
okay,
they
okay,
saw
so
the
that's what you
games.
was doing. Okay, I just wanted to be clear. I understand, sir. I understand. I just wanted to be clear.
For the record, I remember the '80s Pistons and the early '90s Pistons too. You know,
What I'm
No, you
saying,
might
Tony, I know
remember
you
the
remember, but y'all were young, man.
yeah, you remember the '90s. You
Y'all were
remember
some
the
young
'90s,
times,
Bishop.
man.
You remember the '80s.
You
I
remember the
remember,
80s, buddy.
man. Y'all listen, man. I remember the '80s Broncos,
Tony,
dude. I've been
Tony,
watching
You
sports
watch
since I was
YouTube.
7 years
You watch
old.
YouTube. You
Sammy
think you
Winder.
remember?
No, I've been. Oh, come on, man. With Wilder and Winder, that backfield. You know what I'm saying? With McCaffrey on the outside. Come on, man. The Smith, man. Dude,
I
what?
mean,
No,
you can also make
with the
them
three
same comments. You
amigos.
can all make them. You can
Yeah,
also make
yeah.
them same comments about Ronnie Lott and Jack Lambert. Though,
oh,
No,
mean
I
you
was
watched them.
watching. No, not Jack
I mean,
Lambert, but Ronnie Lott. Absolutely,
I
Ronnie Lott
mean,
was on the
Yeah,
team that my
yeah.
team lost 55
oh,
10
he,
to, bro. Don't come on, don't give me that.
uh,
Lester
but
Hayes.
y'all,
yeah,
You know what
y'all
I'm saying?
naming y'all just
I'm just
name
still
players.
saying
Y'all
this.
like y'all know. Yeah, Howard
No,
don't.
brother,
I'm just
no,
saying,
bro.
man.
I'm talking about
I'm
watching Ricky Natil,
Howard
Mark
they don't
Jackson,
know.
and Vance Johnson,
Howard they
the
don't know.
three
They
amigos.
don't
I'm
know.
talking about back then, bro. With Carl
Howard tell them
Mecklenburg,
y'all
Howard.
had
linebacker, with
They don't know
y'all
how
Hugh
you
had
Jackson
used
on
to
the
y'all
watch.
outside.
y'all
Man, whatever.
How
no,
you
we
they
was
don't
watching
know.
it straight from the 80s.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah.
was
Howard,
looking
yeah,
at
I
it
Yo,
from
bruh,
understand.
that's what
videos
I'm saying.
and all of
No,
that.
I'm not. No, I was watching it in the '80s, bruh. I remember when basketball was coming on after the news.
You don't
You know what
remember
I'm
like
saying?
Howard remember. Howard, tell them.
Yo,
What
bruh, I
what
was
year,
staying up watching
Tony?
basketball after the
Howard,
news.
tell them,
Tony,
Howard, that that
Tony,
woman,
what year you
tell them,
graduate, Tony?
Bruh, I started watching
What year you
basketball
graduate,
when
Tony?
I started watching
man,
sports
Howard, they
as
don't
my
know like
only
you
thing
know.
when I was
They don't
maybe,
know
I'm
like you
talking about
know.
I was like
Howard, go
8,
Howard,
9.
tell them what that woman at the wheel told you.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my God, that's funny to me,
Lord
boy. All right,
Jesus,
let's go,
man.
y'all. We gotta finish. We gotta finish talking. We
You ain't
gotta
even
finish
right,
talking.
man.
Hey man, you
You
called me
ain't
out,
right,
man,
man.
because you saw my great
You,
career, man.
no,
You
I
got
didn't,
called me
man.
out.
I'm
Hey
just
man, look,
saying, man.
what that woman say at the wheel, man? What you told her? You don't go tell
he,
nobody.
he
What she
did
say?
he he did throw out a little salt and pepper
He
on there.
did
He was
throw a
like,
little salt and
yeah,
pepper on there,
let me
man.
spice this up with
Let
some
me
salt and
spice it
pepper
up.
Man.
right now.
Ah, that's funny to people. I'm sorry, man. If she told
Hey,
you, she
look,
told me too.
the only reason we don't see no salt and pepper on E is because his head stay bald. Let him grow some hair. We gonna see that too.
Oh,
We gonna see that too.
Hey,
that's
they
good,
they
Yes,
man.
got new
sir.
stuff on the market. I'm gonna get them waves back.
Yeah.
Yo, I got
Or that
I
Beijing. One of the
I
two.
got the same look. I got the same 5 or 6 I've been having since I was like 20 some years old. They just
Oh
been there.
man, y'all are hilarious, boy. That's funny to me.
Mm, mm,
Oh
mm.
boy.
Crazy,
What that
man.
will. All
That's
right, all right,
funny.
let's go. Look, David Lillard, man, he made some comments about shutting it down. Let's listen to it, then we'll come back and talk about it.
Go. Be sure to subscribe to the Undisputed Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. All right, the Blazers dropped their 6th game straight on Sunday night. Afterwards, Damian Lillard talked about their playoff chances. Get this. Dame said, quote, "We've pretty much fallen out of the race for the 10th spot unless we win every game. If you really look at it, truthfully, I love to play, I love the competition, and I haven't been ready to give that up. But it does come to a point in time where, do you stop putting your competitive nature out front?" Shannon, jump in here. Do you have an issue with what Dame said?
All right, let's talk about that real quick. Damian Lillard talking about he might shut it down.
Hold on.
Might as well.
No, hold on. First, if we're gonna talk about this, let's do it correctly. Let's do
Okay.
it with the real thing. He didn't say he was gonna shut it down.
Okay.
In fact, he was asked the question, "Are you gonna shut it down?" And his answer was, yes, we're pretty much out of it. But I mean, do you put your competitive nature down? The reason why they cut that, because he never said that he thinks that he should shut it down. This was a question that was asked of them, and he basically didn't come out and be like, heck no, I'm not shutting it down. You know what I'm saying? But so if we're gonna talk about it, let's talk about it right. This won't one
Yeah, it
of
still
them
sound like
them
even that little 2 minute, 1 minute spiel you just made still sound like he's saying the same thing to me.
No. But what I'm saying is, if you listen to what Skip and what Shannon said after that, they were talking about it as he was talking about a player. Oh, I'm gonna shut it down. I'm not a competitor. And then, of course, everybody goes to, you should be trying to play and win every game or whatever. If you nursing an injury, then absolutely go ahead and shut it down. But y'all know me. I'm not the person who feels like titles and everything is the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? Yes,
All right,
it's a
so
big
I'm
part of
asking
it.
you the question: is it wrong for a player? Because it sounds like to me that none of what you just said changed the fact that if somebody asks you, "Are you shutting it down?" If your response is not, "No, I'm not shutting it down. We going out there, we throwing the ball up, we lacing them up. I'm going out there." If your response is, when do your competitive juices stop going and
Yeah,
how
but no,
things?
later on he said as long as he going out there for the fans, he started talking about all of that. So, but what I'm saying is all of that wasn't in the cut.
Right.
So my thing is, but if we want to talk about it from a general standpoint, I'm saying
Right.
let's just not label
Shut it
Dame with
down,
this.
man.
But if we want to
See
talk
what
about
I'm
this
Shut it
from
saying?
down.
See how I would
no
say
no
shut it down.
Shut it
if we
down.
want to talk about this from
But
a
Shut it
general
down.
standpoint, you not playing, you no longer playing for your legacy. You no longer playing to, make sure that you have done everything that you could. My thing is, if you we're the NBA is an entertainment business. You got people who are your fans. You got millions of fans for every city, but you have 20, 30,000 going every game. If they're coming out there and their only chance to see you and you are the star or whatever, shutting it down because you can't win a title, shutting it down, because to me, I'm not with that. So if that's what you're talking about, I'm not with that. But that's not what Dame was saying. But for some of those players, now if you nursing an injury, dude, it ain't no need for you to go out there playing hurt.
well,
You know what I'm saying? If you on a
well, I
playoff
think
run, then you play hurt.
Shut it down.
I think
Shut it
that's
down.
exactly what he was saying. That okay, we're not competitive enough. We're not going to make the playoffs this year.
Right. So why even
He's
make that
actually
He's
playoff
playing.
he was
statement?
He's
saying that.
playing injured now, Tony.
Now,
He's injured,
if he's playing injured
and he's
now,
playing
then by
injured.
all
That's why
means,
he's talking about
nah.
shutting it
But
down.
but I'm not with Howard. If you are perfectly healthy
Shut it
and there's
down.
nothing wrong, what are you
Shut it.
shutting it down for? You still getting paid for those games. You still getting
Well,
paid for
shut
those
it
games that
down,
you shut it down. No, man, that's garbage, man.
man.
It's like, so at what
And
point
Tony,
do we
now Tony,
allow no, at what Howard, at
hold,
what point do
hold up,
we
Tony.
allow you to just say I don't feel like going to work,
T-
but I still need my check?
Tony, hold up,
Mm.
bro. Listen, they got 8 or 9 games left. Now, what if he play in one of these games and pull a tear his Achilles or do something to his knee that games that ain't worth playing for? What if he does
Hey,
that?
hey,
Then
Howard,
what you doing?
Howard,
Then you got to wait for a
Howard,
year,
Howard,
such
Howard,
to play.
Howard.
You got eight
I
games
would
left.
give you
You
that.
ain't making the
I,
playoffs.
I would give you
That's all
that
I'm
if
saying.
Damian Lillard
Don't
was
make
gonna
that.
leave the shutdown and go to the wreck. These dudes love playing basketball. So if they won't go
I
into the
get it, but
wreck
I
and
don't think
playing afterwards, then basketball is one of those things where it's not
you
like
got.
football. You can shut down football. You ain't going to no pickup football game and have somebody run their helmet through you. That ain't happening. But these dudes play basketball every single day of their lives, bro.
Tony, I
This is what
understand.
they do.
This
So
man,
he's not gonna
this
stop
man,
doing that.
Go Howard,
this
go. What you
man,
saying?
this man has he has nothing to prove to nobody, including his fans. He's done everything in his power to try to help his team to get into the playing game, even the playoffs. He has nothing left to prove to them. He needs to go and shut it down before he get caught, get injured or something like that. He ain't got about 8 games left, Tony. That's
So
all he
wait,
got left.
let me ask you this, Howard. So you're
It don't
telling me
matter.
that as an
I'm
NBA
telling you.
fan, if there's a game between the Orlando Magic and the Houston Rockets and they both play great basketball, if you're sitting in those stands, is that not an entertaining game? Have you not felt like you got your
But
money's worth? What I'm saying is at some point we got to stop,
if it ain't
and the
what
media does
I'm
this,
not gonna
and
pay my
y'all
money to
fans
go
talk
see
about
that.
this, do this. No, man, no, bro.
If
So,
they
bro,
not
if you
if
bought
they not
season
entering
tickets, you
going
ain't
to
got a
the playoff,
choice. If you pay season
well, I
tickets,
mean,
you ain't
hey,
got a choice. So you bought
you
that
ain't got a
ticket.
choice. You're right
And
about
then
that.
your guys
But no, I
are
can
pretty
say that.
much quitting. In other words, you are saying that the TV dollars, that's the reason why you're making $40 million, along with the fan dollars, none of that matters because I can't win a title. I'm going to just shut it down. At some point, Howard, when do you have to
So
just decide it's time to go to work?
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Tony. NFL do it all the time. NFL players do it all the time. Let me say the reason why I'm gonna say that is because a team that's already in the playoffs, they do what they sit their starters because they don't
Hey,
want
Howard.
them to get hurt. Am I correct?
No.
These
Howard.
guys ain't
Now,
going.
hold on,
No, I'm correct,
whoa,
Tony.
bro. Howard, you just said a
What?
team that is in the playoffs is shutting their player down
In
so that he could be ready for the playoffs. We're talking about a dude that's preparing to go to the Bahamas. So, bruh, what I'm saying is if
well,
you're
let them go to
preparing
Bahamas.
1, 2, 3 Cancun, then what you need to
Go to
do
the
is do
Bahamas.
your job until it's time for you to go in. That's a
He's
total
done.
how that's
He's done
apples and
his job.
oranges, bro.
He's done. He's done
No.
his job.
No, Howard,
He's done his
he's in
job.
the entertainment business. So you mean to tell me
He's
that the
done
last season of
his
The Fresh Prince,
job.
Will Smith could say, we're not coming back next season, so I'm not gonna be in the last 3 episodes.
No,
No,
that ain't
that's
what
not
we.
what
No,
you do,
we're
bro.
not talking about that.
No.
He's
Why
done
are we
his
not?
job.
What's the
He's
difference?
done his
Tell me
job.
how I'm wrong.
He's
Man,
done his
whatever.
job.
Elliot,
Whatever.
I
All
just
of
told
these
you why you
players,
might
go
be
ahead,
wrong,
Howard.
Tony.
whatever.
You don't
Whatever.
want to escape from injury, Tony. You don't know what may happen doing. We don't know this, man.
Hey
Is what I'm
Howard.
trying to say. You
Hey
got
Howard.
8 games left, and
A
then
pl-
you still got your hope. You still got another season to come up, and then you might not play that season if you injure
I
yourself.
live 30 miles
Praying
from the
that he don't.
airport.
I'm
It's a
praying that he
plane that
don't.
flies over my house 4 times a day. At any point, that plane could just fall out the sky and land on my house. Bro, of course we don't know what's going to happen. Nobody know. You don't
But
live your life.
that's
You
all I'm
get in
saying.
your car every day. Come on, man.
That ain't the. I'm
That's
still saying,
that's
hey,
garbage, man. He had the wreck.
no sir,
And if anything, those
he ain't
guys,
at
the
no
try
wreck,
hard
man.
dudes are the one that hurt you more
Go
than the
work
real
out.
players.
He can go. He can
Howard,
go
you've
work
been to
out.
the wreck with a try hard
They gonna
dude.
work out
You've been to the
anyway.
wreck with a dude that you want to punch him in the face because he playing way too hard, like he getting a check. Come on, man. But they still going
But
to the
Tony,
Y. They still going to the wreck.
we ain't making
They
no
still
money though,
playing in
Tony.
these pro-ams and all these dudes that's trying to make it. But they'll go and do that, but they can't go and do their job. Come on, man. That is
That's their
garbage.
sponsors. Their sponsors are getting them to do that.
That's garbage.
Hey,
That's garbage.
Elliot, what you think?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tell him shut it
I
down. He
really
ain't got
believe
nothing to look
like
forward to.
he's checking out. But the reason why he's checking out
What
is that
about what
he's
Howard's
actually
saying?
injured, man. Oh no, okay. I've been to a game where I was going to see LeBron, and LeBron was sitting in street clothes, and I felt some kind of way. Because like Tony said, I mean, I'm a fan. I was going to see LeBron,
I was
and
going
I
to
didn't
see
know
Kevin
till I
Durant
got there.
and
I ain't
Kyrie.
know till I got there he was gonna be
I,
sitting in street clothes.
I
Well, let me
knew a
ask you
few
this,
things.
Howard.
We went to
Hey,
see
Elliot,
went to see
when you went,
Boston, and
was
and
the
and
reason he was in street clothes because they were out of the playoffs, or because he was injured?
He was injured, but he had just
I don't
played the
know.
night
He might have.
before.
He was resting.
But
Elliot, shut up. Shut up,
but
line. He was resting.
Exactly,
so
he was resting. That's what he was
how much
doing
more
because
upset
he was
would
on
you
the
have
road.
been?
He won't
No,
home. He
how
was
much more
resting.
upset would you have been if
He
LeBron
was
James
resting.
just said, "We're out of it. So for the last 15 games, I don't care what my fans say. I'm just not going to any of the games." You would be much more
They
upset
do.
at that scenario than you were playing the
Very
second
much
night
so.
of a
Yeah.
back-to-back. That's a difference,
You
man.
got
That's a
you
difference,
got to
man.
play to the tune of who you going to see, brother. That's all I can tell you. And you got to hope that they play. That's all I can tell you. If
Yeah,
they
hope,
play, they play.
hope
If
they
they
play.
don't, they
Right,
don't.
but you know what that means? You know
You
what?
got to hope that they play.
Hey Howard,
I'm
that's
going
not a
to I'm
sustainable
going to
model.
enjoy this
At
game.
some point,
I'm going to enjoy this game.
after you've offended enough fans, at some point you're going to start getting diminishing returns. And so that's why the NBA is trying to do everything they can to stop these low management teams. Because, dude,
But
people forget you don't play basketball. Look, dude, you don't play basketball to win a title. It's an entertainment business.
Have they stopped coming to see these guys play yet? Have they stopped coming?
Hey, Howard, I'm gonna tell you.
Have they stopped coming?
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you.
You can watch. Tony, answer my question.
Howard,
answer my question.
I'm gonna tell you.
Have the fans? Have they stopped coming to watch them guys play?
Hey, Howard, I was at an Atlanta.
Whether
Atlanta
he's on
Hawks.
the court, or he's on the court, or he's on the.
I was at an Atlanta Hawks.
Don't you put no Atlanta Hawks in here, man. No. They got bags over their head for the time that you went.
I was at Atlanta Hawks Miami Heat game. I got Atlanta Hawks Miami Heat game. Atlanta Hawks at the time were the number 3 seed. Miami Heat was the number 2 or the number 1 seed, or Atlanta was like number 4 or 5 or whatever. That was a big game. People stopped coming to the games, man. People, I'm telling you, man, those stadiums, those arenas are not as full as they used to be, because before it used to be a thing, you're going to a game, you get to do this. Now, I'm telling you, man, some fans, you got your diehards, but some fans, man, they just like, man, I'm not doing it. The game costs too much, and then you get there, you don't know what you're going to get as a product. You go, not only are your stars sitting, but the top 2 players from the other team. So now you're watching the G League, but you didn't pay NBA prices. Man, I'm telling you, hey, Howard, if it want a thing, if it want a thing,
what you're saying,
if it want a thing, the league wouldn't be talking about how to fix it. You don't fix something that's not broken.
I understand. It's only 8 games left, man. I understood it was a whole season.
Let me ask you a question.
8 games left, man.
Let me ask you a question.
And he playing hurt. Stop, man.
Let me ask you a question. Should all the teams? How many teams in the NBA?
It's 30 teams in the NBA.
How many
30.
make 30? How many?
16 go to the playoffs.
All right. Once all the other 16 teams are eliminated, should they not play?
You might as well not have the games.
No.
That's a question, Howard.
Should they not play?
Yeah.
I mean, they got to play because they contracted to play.
What?
You just
contracted to play.
Howard, your whole
what
argument was. I don't understand. Your whole argument.
I'm saying my argument is that he can have the option of having. It's 8 games left, man.
Okay,
I ain't talking about them. Don't tell me about no teams that ain't in the playoffs. I don't care about all that. Don't tell me about that. Don't bring that scenario up. I'm talking about this man.
He is one of the teams that's not in the playoffs. That's the point. If he's not making
so
the playoffs,
you know they're gonna play regardless. It don't matter what I say or what I did. They're gonna play regardless.
I'm not saying that. Listen, this is a legitimate question. You're saying
he needs to exercise his option or not to play.
Right. So should everybody who wants to exercise that option be able to exercise that option?
Yes.
Okay, so now
So they got 7 players out of 15 that say I don't. Well, 7 out of 13.
Forget
they got
7. What happened if
they got a G League, Tony? They can bring people up. They can bring people up, Tony.
So everybody decides we not playing.
If you say they might well play the G League.
Oh, Howard, you stick it to your point and saying crazy stuff. Man.
Exactly.
Yeah, you see,
exactly. Because
Howard, I was with you, Howard. God knows I was with you, man. You was making a great argument, but now,
because if he went and saw the Indiana Fire Ants when he thought he was going,
my whole thing is, Bishop. My whole thing is, and this is just real. This real talk on my behalf.
Okay.
This man has given this organization all that he has. This man has done what he's supposed to do. Now, if he decides. This just like this, Tony. Don't you got a vacation every year for your job?
Yeah,
don't you?
Theirs is the off season, Howard.
No,
they
Bishop.
get 3
months.
No, you
can.
They don't
get a week. You can exercise.
Hey Howard, hold on. Let me ask you this, Howard.
Vacation doing
ain't no vacation, man.
Let me ask you this. Hey Howard, how many teachers do you know? How many teachers do you know, Howard?
That's true.
No, let me ask you, how many teachers do you know? You're a lot of teachers, right? How many of you know take a week or 2-week vacation between September and May? They don't, because they know they got a whole summer with 3 months off where they go take those vacations.
But what I'm still saying is, I understand where you're coming from, man.
Let me bring
this around to you.
You're saying
I'm sorry, man.
This applies to Damian Lillard. Not everybody.
That's all I'm talking about. I ain't talking about nobody else. I'm talking about Damian Lillard.
What I'm telling you is Damian Lillard never said he was going to shut it down.
All right,
Damian
we
Lillard
talking
never
about
said
that,
I'm
but
shutting
Howard
it
is
down.
saying if he wanted
He
to,
asked
he
he
has
asked me a
earned.
question. Do
You
I
have
think he
you have
should?
you
And
have
I said
earned.
yes.
You're saying
The
he
question
particular
said, is it
singular.
wrong for a
Yeah, I
player?
was talking about
The
for
question
anybody.
says, is it wrong for a player to
Yeah,
shut it down when they're not going to the playoffs?
yeah.
And I'm telling you right
I'm
now,
talking
if
about
I paid for a ticket to
it,
go see Joel Embiid, James Harden, and Maxey, you know, and then I get the Delaware Blue Coats out there, I'm going to be hot. Okay?
hey,
I'm going to be hot, bro.
it
Don't
happens,
give me
bro.
that. Don't give
Because
me
we
no
got tickets
Delaware
and we
Blue
didn't get to see
Coats.
Kevin Durant play.
I'm supposed to
We got
I'm
tickets and didn't
supposed to
get to
go
see him play.
see
We
Oh,
saw
so
I'm
Kyrie,
supposed
but
to
we
be
didn't get to
going
see
to
Kevin.
you're saying misery loves company. You like I ain't get to see it. I
I'm
don't
just
want
gonna go
nobody.
and
I'm
I'm going and
I
listen.
paid for a
I'm
ticket to
going to
go see
enjoy
the
the game.
Sixers and the Pacers,
I
and
can't
I
be
end up with the Blue Coats versus the Fort Wayne Mad Ants. Come on, man.
well. You need.
No,
Hey,
no,
that's on. That's on.
no.
I'm going to see the game, enjoy the game. My my
You
my
can't
problem with
enjoy
this
the
is like I just
game.
told you.
An NBA game
I
that's
enjoy.
75 to 80. Come on, man. You're not gonna enjoy that. That's some
Yo,
trash.
dude. Once again, I'm gonna tell you again that KD didn't play when we went. Was I upset
Bruh.
because KD didn't play? No, I wasn't upset. The man injured. He had to, whatever it was, whatever it could have been sick. Somebody could have been sick. You don't know. I'm just
Howard.
saying this last 7 games of this season for this
Bro.
man who's given his all this season, and even if he's playing hurt right now, you still saying the man should go out there and play. You got to be out your
No, no,
mind,
no.
man.
Wait,
You
wait,
got to be
wait.
out your
So
mind.
there are two other people on this
It
call
ain't
other
no
than
waiting
Howard.
in
He
it.
didn't say.
It
He
When
ain't
did
didn't
no
I
say
waiting
that
in
ever
it.
the
say?
man was hurt. I can't
When did
understand.
I ever say?
He
As
ain't
a
say that.
matter of fact, I said if you have
Yeah,
an
yeah.
injury, shut
But
I'm
it
not.
down.
how I understand now that
I'm
you're
saying
talking.
that.
You talking.
I'm saying that.
This is for
What Elliot said. I'm talking what
Damian
Elliot
Lillard.
has said. If
Oh,
he's
okay,
playing
gotcha,
hurt,
gotcha. This is for
this
Damian
specifically for
Lillard.
him.
This specifically for him. All right,
Don't take.
okay.
And just like Stephen A. has talked to this man, he shouldn't even really be in Portland. He should be gone, and he wouldn't be having this conversation. We wouldn't be having this conversation. He stayed there trying to be loyal, and this is what he's getting. Nothing.
Howard,
Shut
Howard.
it down, Damien. Shut
That's
it down,
because
Damien.
Been in the
y'all
playoffs
are
though the
on
last
this.
what 8
So here's
years,
the
right?
thing.
Let me
So
ask you
wait
a
a
question.
minute.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Shut it down,
No, I'm
Damien.
saying y'all are
Shut it
saying this
down,
as if
Damien.
there is no value in going to build a life in a city, and then you're going in, you have a happy life, you go to work, you do your job at work, you go home, you have a happy life, you do everything. You guys are saying that there's no value in that because his team can't get over the hump to win a title. And then at the same time, you get mad with Kevin Durant going to join the Golden State Warriors because that part ain't fair. You can't have it both ways to make
I ain't
your
mad
That
about
ain't
argument.
right.
nothing.
That ain't
I ain't
right.
mad. Don't say then you say whoever, because that ain't my point.
No, Howard, you
Because
just
I was mad when
said
they,
You
you
they
no,
think you
I
Howard,
think
was
he should
mad
go
when they
there.
Howard.
didn't allow I was mad when they didn't allow Chris Paul to go to the Lakers.
No, Howard.
I was
If
mad
people
about
look
that.
at that, it was a
Man,
bad financial trade for trying to sell a team. They didn't want to get rid of Chris Paul and then get a bunch of bad contracts back and then try to sell a team. You can't sell it. That would be like, oh,
how
I'm
many
gonna
teams has
trade
already done
for
that? How
Russell.
many teams have done
I'm
how many teams have done that, Tony?
Howard.
How many teams have
No
done that?
team has been in the middle of trying to be sold. You gotta try to attract somebody to come and buy this team. But I'm a
Then no
trade Devin Booker for
did nobody
Westbrook.
want
I'm gonna have the worst contract in the NBA, but
you
I'm gonna
might,
trade the best.
you might,
That's what it was,
you
man.
might,
That Lakers
you
trade
might.
was a terrible trade for the team. They took on long-term, they would have taken on long-term money. They would have taken on players
Dude,
that were not
dude,
worth the contracts that they were under.
they stopped that. They stopped
It
that
had
trade
nothing to do with
because they
Kobe,
said they
bro.
would have had the big three. They said they stopped that trade because it was going to be that they thought the Lakers would win about
That's
15
not why they
championships.
stopped it. That's
Simple
not
as
why they
that.
stopped it. You've been
They,
in the
Tony, they didn't
barbershop.
stop it because
If
of
you
the organization was
no,
going
David
underneath. They
Stern
didn't stop it
said
because of that.
David Stern
David didn't
specifically
want it to
said
happen. He didn't want to see it that way.
David Stern
He didn't want to see
specifically
it that
said
way
it was a
because he didn't want it
bad
to be looking like
deal.
baseball. That's all it was. Stop. He didn't want it looking like
Oh,
baseball. That's what it was.
All right,
oh
let's
my
go.
God.
I
No
don't think
salary cap.
we're gonna get past this,
Hey,
Ellie.
No
bro,
salary
It was
cap.
a great tape though, Ellie. It was a great spot, Ellie. I enjoyed it. I
It was
this
enjoyed
awesome.
Oh, let man.
That
Shut
was
it down,
that was some good
Damien.
stuff, guys.
Shut it
Good stuff.
down.
it. Good.
Shut it down, Damien. Don't go out there and get yourself hurt, man.
I understand
Shut
what
it
you
down.
said now, Howard. I wasn't with you at first.
I'm
but I
going
know
to
what you
see
said.
Ja Morant, and you gonna bring out the Memphis Hustle. Man, ain't nobody trying to hear that mess.
Yeah,
Man,
but
I ain't
no,
got
it
to
don't
look.
apply to everybody, Howard. This apply to the particular situation for Damon. But you was talking like you were saying that anybody should be able to do that with 8 games left. I think if that's how you feel,
Wait, they do, but Bishop, they do it. It ain't because I'm saying it. They do it.
they don't do it
They do it the
with
whole
nobody.
season.
No,
Well, if they
They
do it,
rest the
Howard,
whole season.
if they do it, they don't
They
broadcast.
do it.
I got a ticket to see Zion, and you give me the Birmingham
It is what it
Squadron.
is.
Man, get out my face, man, with that mess, dude. I'm not trying to
but I
hear
was
it.
sooner or
Well, you
later
ain't gonna
though.
see. You
I
ain't
don't
gonna
get to
see
see
Zion
Luca,
anyway
but
because
I
he
get to
can't
see
stay
the
on the court. So
Texas
stop. Listen,
legends.
you can see
I
him on
don't
a
get to see
poster, but you ain't gonna
Luca.
see him play because he can't stay healthy.
Luca, and Kyrie sitting down, but I get the Texas legends. Man, get out my face with that, man. I done paid money, man.
Hey,
Come
they
on,
sitting
man.
down
Stop
there.
that. Stop it.
You can
All
Stop
right,
put.
it.
You
look.
can go
Stop
see the
it.
Texas
Hey, look,
legends.
the next one we talk about here, something happened. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. Just to take y'all off of this, because y'all ain't gonna let that go.
Tell me how these randoms keep getting jobs. Don't worry about it. I'm going to say it. I can't wait to say it. I love it. Ain't 32 better than me.
All right, man. Cam Newton is throwing again at Alabama, man. What I want to
For
know,
Auburn.
man.
For
I mean, at
Auburn.
Auburn. I'm sorry. Is how much does Cam Newton got in the tank, and should anybody even be looking at him for a starting job in the NFL? Howard, go.
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Yes. He may not. I don't know. Well, the starting part. I'm trying to see who could he start for right now.
Yeah, but with that
Who
attitude
is
you
it that he
just
can
saw,
start for?
that he feel like he don't
He can
feel like
start.
he'll back up.
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah. He
said
feel like he can start.
it ain't
32
32
teams, 32
better than
QBs
him.
out there better
And
than
I'm
him.
gonna tell you right now,
Yeah.
you look at a team
He's
like the
telling the truth.
Colts. The Colts got Gardner Minshew and Nick Foles as their quarterback. You don't think Cam Newton would come in there and automatically be QB1? You look at a team like Commanders.
Wait. Who was the last team Cam played on?
The Patriots. And he went
And
back,
who
then he
was
went
in
back to
front of him?
Carolina. No, he was the starter until he got
Carolina
hurt.
was the last
And then-
team.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I said
Carolina,
then
he
he
went
went
back to
back to
Carolina.
Who was it
Yeah,
in
no.
Patriots?
He
Yeah,
was
so they were the last
Wait,
team.
he was the starters. No, I'm going to tell you.
Okay, what?
He was the starter.
Didn't he? Okay.
He got hurt. He didn't get benched. He got hurt. Mac Jones came in. Then Belichick said, we just going to see what the young dude got since we already put him in there. Cam was like, all right, then go ahead and release me. He released
Hold on.
when it
Didn't
signed
Cam
back.
come back in? Cam didn't get hurt
No,
and did never play again.
No, not for the Patriots. He came back. They
No,
cut
he
him,
came
and
back
then
and played for the
No,
Patriots.
he didn't. He did not. He came back and played for the. They went ahead and released him, and he went back and he signed with
who
Carolina.
was in Carolina?
Carolina. They had Sam Darnold, who got hurt.
That's what it was.
So Cam got and Josh Johnson were the two quarterbacks.
So what happened
And so
in Carolina?
Cam, the same thing that happened when all the quarterbacks played in Carolina. They sucked.
He didn't play well.
That ain't. That's that. Yeah,
I'm trying
that's not a.
I'm trying to figure out how you figure.
You mean to tell me no? Right now, if you had Nick Foles, Gardner Minshew, and Cam Johnson, you mean to tell me you don't think he has a chance to start?
No.
Right now, you mean to tell me that if you have Riddick in Atlanta and I don't even know who their other guy is because they done let the other two guys go. You got them in there, Riddick versus Cam Newton. You wouldn't give Cam Newton a shot?
Not as a starter.
You don't know that. You mean to tell me that you think
I don't know what.
You don't know that he wouldn't beat out the guy who's there. What I'm saying is every team that started Baker Mayfield, I feel like they would have been better with Cam Newton at quarterback. Period.
Maybe, but you're not saying nothing to me when you mention Baker Mayfield.
No, but Baker Mayfield is one of the people who's going to have a chance to start right now. They have Kyle Trask and Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask are the only two quarterbacks on the Panthers roster right now.
Listen,
you mean to tell me that between those two?
And he won't be soon. Listen, Baker Mayfield is getting ready to be Cam Newton.
My point is this.
But younger
My point is this.
and healthier.
Cam got hurt, okay? And then he started playing. And let's not forget, before Cam got hurt the season before,
I thought Baker
They
played
were
for the
talking
Rams,
about
man.
he did play for the Rams, and I feel like when he played for the Rams, he would have gotten they would have been better off with Cam Newton. But no, he just signed a free agent contract
Yeah,
with
he
Tampa
ain't with
Bay
the
over
Rams.
the summer.
Don't nobody
Yeah,
they just
he's
let him
over.
go.
He's with Tampa
It was
Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, he's with Tampa Bay
Oh,
now. He just signed this offseason.
oh,
My point is this: there are not
I thought he
32
went back to
guys that are
I thought he went back to
definitively
the
better
Rams.
than Cam Newton. There are not 32 quarterbacks in the league definitively better than Cam Newton. So the
You think
problem with
there's
Cam
32
Newton,
better than about 3-4 years ago? You think there was 32 quarterbacks better than Colin Kaepernick?
no, absolutely not.
All right, why he
Colin
ain't get a
Kaepernick
start
should have
job?
been back in the league because he kneeled during the national anthem.
And Cam Newton got a bad attitude.
Right. My point is
That
this:
he do.
my point is this: him not getting an opportunity is not football related. It's other stuff related.
I agree with that, but I'm just saying he's bad for the locker room.
Is he though? People like him. The organizations may not like him, but people like him. Teammates like him.
Well, why
Teammates love him.
why they keep getting rid of him?
See, that is a
He played.
misrepresentation,
He
bro.
played bad.
That's
though,
a
man.
misrepresentation.
It's not a
Saying
misrepresentation.
they keep
And I
getting
still
rid
think he
of,
went.
Did he
I,
retire?
no. You say
Did he retire?
you say they keep getting rid of. He's played for 2 teams in his career. He asked to be let go from the Patriots because they said they were going to start Mac Jones for the rest of the season. So he was like, well, can you release me so I can have an opportunity to go and try to start?
I
He
think he went
did
into
get
a
an
bad
opportunity to
situation
go start
in
at
Carolina.
Carolina, and then he got hurt again. So here's my thing. At this point, I would label Cam injury prone because of the way he plays. But if you telling me that Cam Newton is healthy, there are not 32 better quarterbacks in the league than Cam Newton.
You can say that a lot of times. They ain't 32 quarterbacks in the league better than Tom Brady. I mean, you can say that. You can say that
No,
about
Tom
a lot
Brady
of
could
things.
come start for like 20 teams this year.
Not Cam.
No, but Cam can come start for 5.
He's starting for 1 now, but it ain't a football, it's a mic.
No, what I'm saying is if you're talking about ability only, he could go and start for 1 team right now.
All right, Howard, what you think? You think he good
Commanders.
too, I see. No, you'll take him.
I think he.
No, I don't want him. I don't.
But he could start for the Commanders.
But why is it that he's that good to start, but don't nobody want him?
Because he's been hurt. This is what I'm saying. Like the way he plays.
He don't look hurt now.
No. But the way he's been playing
the same Cam anymore.
Is right. He's a run first quarterback, so he may have lost a step. I can't say that for sure, but his own father time catch up with you. So he may have lost a step. He was never that dot throwing quarterback. So now you have to build an offense around.
So you mean to tell me he ain't as fast? You just said he ain't a dart throwing quarterback. So what is he if he ain't got his?
He just got that confidence.
ability?
He's still better than Baker Mayfield. That's what I'm saying. If Carson Wentz has gotten opportunity after opportunity, and I feel like even in those situations where Carson Wentz was the quarterback, the team would have been better off with Cam Newton. My point is this: Cam is right, but Cam need to shut up. Cam need to just go work out for these people, and then he needs to humble himself because right now what's keeping Cam off the field ain't on the field. It's this stuff that's off the field that's keeping him off the field.
Howard, you'll keep you say he should come back and he got a lot left.
I don't know if he'll. I don't know. I think he could come back and play. I believe that.
Do you think he can start?
I don't know as far as. I don't know. From the way he left. I don't know. You know, he had the opportunity with Carolina again, and it didn't look good at all.
He got hurt.
I mean, they was a bad team too.
The week he was playing, he got hurt. The second week, he didn't get.
Yeah, but they was a bad team.
What week did he look good?
He got
his first week. He went back.
Like
he didn't look.
Yeah,
no, he didn't look.
No,
good.
they won.
They lost by a point, man. He did look pretty good in that game.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
y'all think?
I thought they lost. I thought the defense ended up losing it for them.
Y'all are saying.
Oh yeah, right there. They lost to Atlanta.
The last check
the defense ended up losing it for him. He brought them back, but the defense ended up losing it for him.
Let's
They lost by
see.
1 or 2 points, I think it
Yeah, I
was.
know, but was it
Last second.
7-6 or 33-32? That makes a difference. You say they
No,
lost by 1 or 2
no
points.
7-6.
Yeah.
It wasn't no 7-6. It was in the 20s, man. The
All right.
game was in the 20s. He
Well,
lost. He brought them
Cam.
back, and
All
they
right,
lost.
Cam. All right,
But the
Cam.
defense couldn't stop the offense, the other offense.
All right. Well, Cam might come back. Cam might come back. All
If
right.
Baker Mayfield can hold a clipboard, Cam Newton can hold a clipboard. I don't care what nobody says.
But Baker nor Cam gonna hold a clipboard.
Definitely not Cam.
They
He ain't
neither
holding
one of
no
them.
clipboard.
They got that Wessel, Westbrook, Allen Iverson. Oh, I'm not gonna talk about Bubba Chuck. He might come on the show one day. I can't talk about Bubba Chuck.
Man,
No, but I get
stop,
it. I
man.
get it. Sometimes you don't realize.
He might come on the show
Yeah.
one day.
But sometimes you don't realize when you're not the same dude that you used to be, because in your mind you always that guy.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
that's
In your
Cam
mind,
right
That's
now.
true. That's
Yeah.
Cam. That's true.
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling
here's the
y'all,
thing.
Listen, have y'all ever felt this before? Y'all know outside of the gray hair, y'all know we all kind of getting old, right? Y'all know that, right? You too.
Absolutely.
All right. And Tony,
Every
really,
day.
we older than you, but kid-wise, you got us beat. All
Oh
right.
no,
Right. So
dude!
you
My kids have added way more 8
your
years on
kids
me.
that added years to your span. So look, but have y'all maybe I'm trying to divert a little bit, but man, in my mind, I think I'm like 25 or 30, just in my way I think.
Hey, no.
Is that
just
wrong?
to-
Do y'all feel that way
just-
sometimes?
Just so to add on to what you say, I remember playing high school basketball. I remember dunking. I remember all of that stuff. And I also remember the first time Tyler got out there and was like, yo, I'm going to run with you. And I'm like, man, I'm about to put you in the ground. And this dude stood out there and shot everywhere. And I couldn't get with him because he could shoot everywhere. And when he beat me, I think I stopped playing basketball.
When did you dunk? When did you dunk?
That's the same thing I was thinking, Howard.
When did you dunk?
I don't know.
Oh,
wait. I've seen you miss the rim 100 times.
No, bro. I was no. Hold on. Wait. I get it. You can go there. That's fine.
Tony said that was in your latter years, so that wasn't when you were young, huh?
Bruh.
That wasn't when you was a teenager.
No, let's not forget, when I was 25, I had 4 kids. So I was already getting old at 25.
You were. Hey, but you the man though, baby. It's a good life right now, though. It's a good life right now.
So I would, but no. My dunking days were high school, just after high school, and then they ended quick.
Man, listen, I told my son, I say, look, man, you ain't that fast. Don't get it twisted. You ain't that fast. I'll burn you. I say, I can't run long, but in short spurts, I got you. Say, look, let's run from the beginning of the driveway, 5 car lengths down. I'll punish you. Get on your mark, get set, go. I took 2 steps and walked in the house, buddy. I can't do it no more. I'm done.
Nah.
But
at
in my mind,
at least you ain't finished the race though. You didn't have the memory of going through. Dude, when I sat there and I was running through the family, and it took me to get down to Trey, who was probably about 14, in order for me to get a dub, then I knew it was a problem.
Yeah, you got an issue. All right, real quick, y'all. We almost time to go. I want to do. I had a lot to talk about too. I want to do something too. Let me see if I got this up here. All right, yeah, let me do it right here. Who is the best player I seen this on? I want to ask y'all, guys, of all time on every NBA team. The best player of all time. We ain't gonna be able to do them all. We're gonna go in alphabetical order on every NBA team. Off the top of your head, the Atlanta Hawks, best player ever. Dominique Wilkins. Somebody said Bob Pettit when I was looking at one of the things, but y'all still got Dominique.
Yeah, just because I don't know Pettit, and Pettit wouldn't have been a Sports Center guy. So yeah, but Dominique balled and did that.
Y'all
so
got Dominique. Howard, you agree?
I can.
All right. Boston Celtics.
Larry Bird.
Yeah, you got it's hard, but I think you got it.
It ain't but 2. Bill Russell or Larry Bird.
Dang.
It's got to be Bill, man.
Larry Bird. Man.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, now that you think about that, I think I might have got. I gotta go Bill.
Bill.
Y'all go.
Yeah, I gotta
go Bill. I gotta go
Yeah.
Bill.
I'm going with
Yeah.
Bird.
I gotta go Bill too. Bill got to be.
Yeah,
That's led.
I hadn't even thought about Bill because that won't me. But yeah.
Yeah, Bill got to be best. All right. Real quick, Brooklyn Nets, and it's got to be they were good when they were playing for the team. Not just they was a good
Bernard.
King.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
There can't be nobody else there. I ain't know he. I didn't even know he played for the Nets.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was gonna say Dr. J, but he won't super long there.
Y'all don't think Jason Kidd can be on there?
I thought so, but Bernard King played longer there. Jason Kidd didn't stay as long.
Right.
All right. Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
Lonzo Mourning.
Yeah, Zoe.
You don't think Larry Grandmama?
Yeah, that's
I'm
what that was
Larry.
my next
I'm
pick.
with Larry.
But I still think I'm gonna go Zoe because Zoe did more there longer.
Zoe?
Yeah.
All right,
and you know what I'm saying? He from the hood.
I'm gonna put it up
saying?
there just to put it up there, but we know it's Jordan.
Michael Jordan. Yeah.
Denver Nuggets.
Denver?
Dantley, maybe?
Alex English.
English.
Hey, another couple more years, it's gonna be Jokic.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be a problem.
Oh, you think he already got it?
Yeah, but no. But see, Jokic just did. He's doing his thing, but it has been just 3 years, though. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take away from what the other guys did.
Yeah.
Dallas Mavericks.
So yeah, English.
We go Dirk right now.
Yeah, we got to go Dirk. 20 years, same thing. Yeah, it's Dirk.
All right, Cleveland. We got LeBron, right?
Yeah, no question.
Yeah. Detroit.
Yeah, it's just Isaiah.
Yeah. Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
Bam! Last one for the day.
That's hard.
Woo! Magic.
That's hard. So the reason why I want to go Magic.
I was going to say 2, but it's you got to 3 in there.
It's 5. You got
Wilt. You got to throw.
You got Wilt. You got Kareem.
No, Wilt ain't played long enough for them. Wilt
right. And then the only thing I would say about Kareem is that he started in Milwaukee, but then again he played. He played with the Lakers for a lot of years, though.
Kareem is a Laker.
It's between Magic and Kareem.
No, you can't take Kobe out of that.
No. As far as for those guys, I do.
You can't. No.
As far as those guys,
years.
Right. But how many of those 20 years was straight greatness, though? The Lakers didn't have bad seasons when those guys were on the team.
It's Magic and Kareem.
That's because it was Magic and Kareem and Worthy and Scott on the team.
No.
It's Magic.
You just answered your own question, bitch.
No, but then Tony's whole argument that it's a team sport, and then he penalized Kobe for not having a good team.
No. Right.
Kobe was great all those years.
No,
yeah,
I like efficiency, though. You know what I'm saying? And in order for Kobe to keep being great on bad teams, he had to be inefficient. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, he had to kind of force it because he had no help around him. So it took away from even what he has the ability to do.
All right. Y'all take Kobe. I don't take Kobe. But you say it's either between Magic and
yeah,
Kareem.
And
what about Jerry West?
For me?
I think I got to go Magic. Jerry West didn't do it as long as
Kobe
those guys
before
did.
I take Jerry.
Yeah, I that's why I said 5.
Ain't Jerry the logo?
Dude, he's the NBA logo because he was. And man, I ain't gonna say it.
I was going to say it.
He was good to be a face of the NBA. All right, let's put it that way.
Good answer, Tony. That's politically correct.
I'll go. These guys are Kendrick Perkins over here. I'll go, man. These guys, man. These guys, I can't believe these guys just did that, man.
Bruh, come on, man.
No,
hey,
man.
come on, bro.
No, man.
Come on, bro.
Man,
no,
like that, man, for real.
I told you it was 5. I was gonna put West in there. You told me it can't be before, and then you want to come back with West like I can't even make it.
West was my 4.
No, my 4. We said Kareem, Kobe,
Magic, and West was my 4. You said Wilt.
I had Wilt. No, Wilt was my 5th.
I had West 5.
Hold on.
Right.
So,
I had
all right,
West
Howard,
after
Howard.
Wilt.
Let's do this then. Rank the Lakers top 5. Number
Top
1.
Kobe's
5.
3.
Yes.
Kobe's 3.
Kareem 1.
Okay. I can't argue with it. I think I would have
I
put Magic,
can't.
but I can't argue with it.
Yeah, right.
So
Kareem
then you
1.
got Magic, then Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that.
And then who next?
Who I would put next?
Yes. Where's Shaq at?
That's why I
I
get ready to say.
think
That's
Shaq
why
got to be
I'm
number
going to go.
4.
Huh?
That's
I
why I'm
think Shaq
going to
got to
go,
fall
Bishop.
4.
Where Jared
That's why
West
I was
at?
going.
5. I
He's
told
fifth.
you he was 5.
Yeah,
Shaq
but
is
see,
4.
Well, Wilt.
He's fifth.
we forgetting about players like Elgin Baylor, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these
7.
guys did, huh?
Elgin would be 7.
All right, now real quick, since we're doing it that way, rank the top 5 Boston Celtics.
Top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Russ, Bird, then probably those older guys I
Lynn
just didn't
Robert
know. So
Parrish.
I was going
Lynn Bias.
McHale.
He
You gotta
never
put-
played.
I was going McHale.
You said who, Howard?
Lynn Bias, and he
Robert
never play a
Parrish,
game.
McHale.
Yeah, he would have been a beast. But
Shaq,
I mean,
though.
I actually like Reggie Lewis.
All right,
Yeah,
fellas,
Reggie was.
it's been a nice show. You know, I've been
good.
enjoying y'all, but if you can put Reggie Lewis over Paul Pierce, something is wrong.
No. I didn't. Who said that? I
said
said
he
I like
liked
Reggie
Reggie Lewis.
Lewis.
Oh, I thought you mean you liked them to be number 4.
No,
Well, you
I
know
said
Paul
I
would
like-
be in there.
Paul Pierce got to be top 5.
No,
He in there.
yeah,
Yeah. Definitely
Well, I
top
don't.
5.
So the only reason why I won't say definitively top
Yeah,
5,
because you still got Kevin McHale, Dennis Johnson.
right? And then
Yeah.
those guys who were playing back in the days before I was
Yeah,
watching.
you
You know what I'm saying? Like,
count. They don't count because, like JJ Redick was saying, they was playing against plumbers and firemen.
Well, you know, Dennis Johnson started with the Supersonics, man.
yeah.
I mean, I don't understand.
He was a beast with the Supersonics.
No,
He became.
as
He
far
was a
as
good
his
basketball
time,
player with us.
as far as his time,
he was-
He didn't play.
But
for
if
them.
you start looking at like the Havliceks and the Koozies and the, you know what I'm saying, Dave Cowens and Sam Jones, you know what I'm saying, like the
Yeah,
Celtics,
you're right.
the Celtics would be the hardest to do
Yo-Yo
because they
Wall.
have so
Yeah.
many.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, true.
They do. Yeah.
All right, we'll finish up next week. All right, man, that was a great show. We got to get out of here, man. That's another episode of Sports Talk. It was absolutely wonderful. I enjoyed myself with this show, man. Howard and Tony went at it, which was great.
Hey, look. Can I make an announcement, Bishop?
Practice.
Okay, go ahead.
Before you go, let me make this announcement, man. Look, man. May the 21st,
Yes.
we've got the old Virginia Airs coming back to do the anniversary, the 42nd anniversary for the Virginia Airs.
Do you know where it's
All the
gonna
old
be?
fellas at the Chesapeake Conference Center.
Woo! Listen, man, I
4
seen
p.m.
that. I was like, man, I might have to go to that, man.
4 p.m. man.
Okay.
We back at it, Tony.
They got the Altria up here. They got the, you know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff in Richmond, man. Y'all understand? Coming to Chesapeake Conference Center is a hump.
It is a hump now, Tony. I agree with you.
And
I
y'all
know,
doing
but
it
I
on
think-
Sunday. And you know quartet programs don't ever end. I work Mondays, bro.
Hey, look, but
And
we
they
only got,
got
I think
a
it's like,
million songs.
They gonna try
It's
to
only
sing
four-
like
And they gonna
980,000 of
sing
them.
everyone.
it's only four, if I'm mistaken, 5 groups, including us.
5
So
groups.
Right,
you got
but y'all
4.
gonna sing 15 songs.
Why y'all?
No, but we only singing 45 minutes, man. We're doing 45 minutes.
Yeah, y'all ain't gonna.
Because
sing
we got
45
Shirley
minutes.
Season and Leandro, man. He got them.
Got them to do what?
Shirley Season, Leandro gonna sing.
Listen. Now let me say something real quick.
Okay.
This is
We're
going.
only doing
now
45 minutes.
Listen, no, hold on. Let me talk. Listen. Now listen.
What, man?
When I saw the flyer, right, and I saw
Yeah.
Virginia ass, I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna come. I might want to come down and check them out, right?
Yeah.
Before you just said Shirley Caesar and Leandro Johnson. Before you said all that, so I want to make that very clear before I make my next statement.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
If I get down there and Leandra Johnson and Shirley Caesar on the bench, and they ain't playing. Look, I'll let you know. If I get down there, now listen, I'm going to enjoy the Virginia ass. That's what. But if I get down there and Leandria Johnson and the Shirley Caesar get out there and they don't sing and they dressed out and they sitting on the front row and they with me enjoying the concert, how it's gonna be a problem? You know
but why would Leandria sing? They already voted for the Grammys. Ain't no need for her to sing no more.
Listen, man, I'm just saying.
They didn't already voted. She should shut it down till next year.
She should shut it
Right?
down. Listen, man, I'm just saying how if we get down there and Shirley Caesar and Leandria Johnson don't sing, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
But I told you, it's on for real. That's all it's on the ticket.
How much are the tickets?
I don't know yet. I haven't asked them about that yet.
Whatever they are. If Leandria Johnson and Shirley Caesar don't say,
I'm letting you know. I'm waiting at the door for them to announce one of them get ready to go on stage. All right, I'll buy my ticket now.
Yeah, I'm going anyway. Because before you mentioned that, I was excited about going to see the Nets. I was excited.
They already got
but if KD and Kyrie don't play, it's gonna be a problem. I'll let you know that right now. You can talk all that. They done Shirley done been in the game a long time. She done been in the game a long time. She done hold my mule and all that.
She done got her lifetime achievement award.
She got her lifetime achievement award. She ain't got to say. She can just show up and just talk
and wave. Sign a couple autographs.
Sign autographs. She can sell her CDs and her MP3s, her Spotify in the lobby.
Get up there and go greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
Yeah, and walk off. I'm telling you, it's going to be a problem. If I get down there and Shirley Caesar and Leandria Johnson don't say, it's going to be a problem. I don't want them coming up there introducing the ass.
Right.
No, man.
Right.
They once after we sang, Leandra's coming on, and then Shirley's gonna close.
After y'all sang,
yeah,
it don't make no difference. I wasn't coming for them. I was coming for the Nets.
I'm glad you said that because I might have missed the ass waiting for them to call Leandria or Shirley Caesar. So
yeah,
I'm glad you said that. I'll go see that.
Hey man, but on the real tip, man, that's gonna be a good concert, man.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good concert. Is everybody singing?
21st.
Everybody back?
Yeah.
Good.
All of us gonna be there. Yes. Yes.
Man, Carrie, the reason why I play now, bro. I don't even. I gotta make it down there, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to come see that, man. That's gonna be a good concert. So look, y'all listening to this later, go check out the Virginia Ass on the 21st of May. That's right around the corner too. Tickets, I'm pretty sure tickets gonna be out soon. All the information.
Yeah,
that ain't the
I'll let you know. Matter of fact, Bishop, I'll let you know tomorrow. I'll let you know what the prices and everything are tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I can call them.
The prices. We can get.
But they already got to have it set. They already got it set.
Yeah, because they got the conference center, and man, it's gonna be a good event, man. But I'm just letting somebody know. I don't know who I need to talk to, but if I get down there and Leandria Johnson and she better saying that don't deliver me. I don't want to hear nothing else. I need to hear deliver me. Elliot,
I'm there.
You know, am I right?
I'm going to see the Nets. Yeah, I'm going to see the
Nets. But KD and Kyrie better saying though.
Oh, funny, man.
That's why he just asked about Carrie Smith. You get down there and Carrie ain't there.
He there.
Yeah, he.
We actually went to Rodney's quasi anniversary Sunday. We sung there. We did a song.
Okay,
we did a piece of a song. Yeah.
Good. Carrie was there.
Yeah, Carrie was there.
Good.
Hey, Carrie gonna be there. Tony Poon gonna be there. It's gonna be all right, man.
Lord.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good.
It's gonna be a reunion.
Yeah.
And how many mics y'all got? God, good.
Yeah. We got plenty.
That's good.
We gonna have plenty.
Man,
y'all gonna be a male chorus up there. What
year are they coming together for Howard?
42nd.
God gracious.
Yeah, it's
42 years.
42.
Yeah. And they done traveled the
Mm-hmm.
world, too.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's good, man. All right, fellas. Good episode of Sports Talk Unfiltered. Y'all meet us here next Tuesday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Then meet us May 21st at the Chesapeake Conference Center, where we'll be enjoying the lovely stylings of the Virginia Avs. They'll be singing along with Leandria Johnson and Pastor Shirley Caesar. And if they don't show up, y'all can inbox Pastors Howard and Paulette Call. Y'all can go on Facebook and talk to them. God bless y'all. See y'all next time. All right, fellas, we are out. Peace out.
Peace.